even though summer's coming down, I will sail across the sea just to see you on the bright side. When the wind is going angry, there won't be to take me inside.
What's up everybody, Ace Overlord here, back again, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review for Ghost Recon Phantoms. Now if you haven't heard of this game, no reason to blame you because I didn't really even hear of this game until a few days ago. It was sort of a low level release, there wasn't really any like commercials or ads for it, but pretty much this is Ghost Recon Online, only fully out and a bunch of upgrades and just amazing things. I mean, I love this game so much, it is so much fun. Now this game is free to play actually on Steam, so you can go check that out after this video. I mean, it can't hurt you to try. I mean, it is just free to play. Now, because it's free to play, I do want to bring up a topic that has been going crazy on the forums, and it's if this game is pay to win. Now, of course, it's understandable to worry about that because a lot of free to play games can be pay to win in a sense, where you know you can pay for this new weapon or upgrade or whatever, and then you could just dominate the people that you're playing with. And I have to say this game is definitely not pay to win for one major reason and why I really love this game so much, and it's that they've implemented a new matchmaking system. Now what this matchmaking system does is it does pair people up based on their rank. That's pretty much any shooter. But here's the big but. It also matches people based on what weapons they have and what customizations they have. That's my mind being blown because wow. I have never heard of that being happened in almost any free-to-play game or any regular game even. It's mostly just been, you know, if you're in a certain rank, you play with other people that are in that rank. But now it bases it off of what weapons you have. So if you bought this amazing weapon that most people can't unlock with regular in-game money for weeks because they have to save up for it, it's going to pair you with other people that have bought weapons like that. And so it pretty much eliminates the whole pay-to-win scenario whatsoever. Because no longer will the new people get dominated by people who have paid money for things. No, now those people who paid money for things will verse people who also paid money for things, or people who are just higher rank. Now, I just think that is awesome. I love this game so much for that. On top of that, another reason why I like this game so much is because of the way it plays out. A lot of shooters nowadays, I've noticed they're just, you know, running and gunning. You're a lone wolf, you go out there, you start killing people, you get points, or you just capture points by yourself. You don't really need to use that much teamwork at all. And I sort of think that's sad that, you know, a giant team-based game like Battlefield, you got like 30 people on each team, you don't really even communicate at all. And I just think that's a little weird. In this game, you pretty much have to communicate with your team. You have to tell them, oh, I see a sniper on the upper left of that building over there. We better take him out. I'll flank from the right, and I'll cloak, and I'll take him out from behind. I mean, just to like have that happen is so awesome. To see people communicating and using teamwork and being tactical. That's the thing about this game. It's so tactical how you have to play it. Because health, you barely regenerate it over time. I mean, it's like maybe 1 health every second, maybe, if you're out of combat. And for people who have like 140 health, it's going to take you a while to get that back. So you really have to think about what you're doing before you do it. And I think that makes this an amazing shooter. So in this game, what you're going to get is 9 maps. All of them are pretty awesome in my opinion. And you will also get 3 game modes. So, you know, that's something that I'm not really sure about, only having 3 game modes. I mean, I can understand the 9 maps for it just being released and stuff. But game modes, I want to see some more maybe. Maybe like just regular old-time game modes, or any game modes really other than just like this domination type, because it is fun, but it gets a little boring after a while. Maybe just some, I don't know, capture the flag would be amazing with this game, and I just think that would improve the game tenfold. So in this game, there's also 3 classes that you are getting. Now, it's very important to know each class, because you sort of need a bit of each class in order to do well. You can't just have a bunch of one class and expect to do well, because you sort of need to mix them all together perfectly to make a really good team. So let's go over each class. First up is the Assault class. Now, each class also has 2 abilities that are specific only to that class. So the Assault class, its first ability is called Blitz. What this does is you will take out a shield and just charge at the enemies and just knock them down and disorientate them for a short while. So that is just an awesome ability for charging in and getting the drop on an enemy. The second ability is called Heat. What this does is it will send out a little drone from your back, and it will face the way you're facing, and it will send out microwaves to damage and disorientate the enemy. By microwaves, I mean radiation. I'm not sure if you actually thought microwaves as in like microwaves, but whatever. But it will send out radiation pretty much to disorientate and confuse and make it so the enemy can't function properly, and it also does damage over time. So I think that's pretty awesome. Also, each class has only access to certain type of weapons. So the Assault class, what they get are assault rifles and shotguns. So this pretty much makes this class the get in there, do a bunch of damage, get out type of class. So they're not really meant to, you know, stay behind and defend. They're meant to attack and get in there. And it's pretty much the head forward class, the pushing force of your team. Next up, my favorite class is the Recon class. You guys know me, I love stealth, so this is why I love the Recon class so much. Its first ability is called Cloak, where you turn invisible for a certain amount of time. And then you got Scan. What Scan does is it will send out a, wave that will sense enemies and then mark them for you and your team. So I think this is awesome for teamwork. So if you're in the middle of a firefight and you don't know where you're being fired at from, you could just send out Scan and you're like, oh, they're over there, let's fire over there, or let's go into this position to get the flank on them, something like that. So the 2 weapons that Recon class has are sniper rifles and submachine guns. Now this is also why I love this class so much, is because it has variety to it. You could stay back with a sniper rifle, take out enemies, cover a point and just defend, or if you want to get more aggressive, equip a submachine gun and get in there and start lighting people up. I just think that's pretty awesome that they did that with the Recon class. And finally, the Support class. Its 2 abilities are Blackout. This is an EMP blast that will fry enemies' abilities. So pretty much means they can't use their abilities when a blackout is going on, and it will also just destroy electronics and things like that. Then you got Aegis, which is a giant bubble pretty much that surrounds you, and it deflects bullets. I think that's pretty insane. I haven't seen something like that in a shooter, ever. To just have a bubble that surrounds you that can deflect bullets. It pretty much makes movable cover for your team. I think that makes it awesome, really makes the Support class a major role in any team. The 2 weapons that the Support class has is the light machine guns and the shotguns. So really this makes Support amazing in any game. I don't really play much Support because I'm more of a Recon type of guy, but I know when there's a good Support, it usually leads to a good game. So I think this game is amazing. If I were to give it, say, an overall rating out of 10, I would probably give it maybe an 8. Now, there are reasons why I don't do a higher score, and that's mostly because I want to see more with this game, pretty much. It is an awesome game, and I want to see more maps, I want to see more game modes, I want to see more customization, even though I don't think that's possible because this game has amazing customization. So I know it was just released, but in the future, if they were able to put in more maps and more game modes and things like that, even like King of the Hill or Capture the Flag or some form of team deathmatch or free-for-all, things like that, I think that would just be awesome, and I would definitely increase that score for that. Also, it has a few bugs, but that's with any game. It mostly just has to do with the camera work. I've only run into it maybe 2 times, and I've been playing for days on end. So I think this game is amazing. I definitely would recommend it for all you people out there. Go check it out. I mean, it's no bother. It doesn't cost any money, and it only takes up 4 gigabytes of memory. So check it out. I mean, I think it's amazing. I hope you guys will think so too. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Love to hear what you guys have to say, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, guys, I'm Ace Overlord. See ya.